humble gardener, he comes to you. Questions on your garden, he will answer true. Control your pest, compost properly too. Heal your soil and make you laugh too. So don't panic.
Hello, Andy. What? Oh, hi. So today we're back to my favorite citrus tree, the continuing Dances with Ants saga. So today I'm going to show you a little trick on the Diatomacious herbs. You see what happens if you just put it up there? It tends to come off, on you. And that's one of the things about working with this is you have to be able to figure out a good way to put it on. So what we're going to do this time is going to show you. In here we have this is just water. We have the Diatomacious earth in here in a little bucket. See, I would say there's about maybe 3 cups in here. So I'm going to add some water to this. If you can see there, I'm just going to add some water to this. And then stir it up with my magic stirring stick, so until it becomes a little bit of a paint. Right now it's. Can you see in there, Jeff? Can you see in there?
No, you have to take them out. There you go. Perfect.
So you see that? You have to add water to it until it becomes like a paint, to where you can paint it. If you put too much on, like I just did, too much water, there's no way you can really paint this because it's not that thick. So what we're going to do is add a little bit more to thicken it up a little bit so that I can paint with it.
You want paint or paste?
Paint paste. So I'm just going to go ahead and thicken it up just a little bit, see? The other thing I'm going to add to this, part of the little secret ingredients stuff, is we're going to take some of my favorite, there's a bunch of these on the market. This one is a hot sauce. Just going to take the whole thing. Did I say the whole thing? You don't really need the whole thing, so just put that much in it. That's okay. It's about half of it. So that's 17 ounces. That's about 8 ounces in there. If you look, you'll see it. This is our mixture in here. See? Right in there, see? So let's take a look and see if I have the right, here's a paintbrush, and see if I made the right amount and start painting it. And see, this will do quite a bit of trees. You see, and this is what you do. You take it, I think it could be just a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go ahead, take another handful here, dump it over here. See? And stir it up some more. You want it like a paste, but a thick paste, I suppose, to be good. So you want it to get a little thicker, see? So let's see how. Tastes good. So go ahead and see if this, if this is thick enough. See, it's a little bit thicker, see? And that's pretty close to what we want. We want to be able to go around the whole tree like this and paint it. One of the advantages of painting is that it actually goes into the cracks and stuff. Another advantage is that if you do it right, you don't really have to get it over your hands or over the place. You could make a batch. Secondly, the batch will last a long time. If you don't use it up right away, it'll last you a while. You may have to add a little bit more water to it to reactivate it. Thirdly is that you can apply it on a regular basis. Did I count number 2? 1, 2, 3. Basically, that means that this is going to be rain, sprinkler systems, whatever, will tend to make it go away. So this way you can go back and retouch the plant. And what you want to do, don't forget, you want to go all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and start working my way around here. And we'll let Jeff, the cameraman, figure it out. La 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 la. Go ahead and paint it all in. See, all the way around. Nice and even. The cayenne pepper or the Tabasco sauce is hot. Once this dries, the ants and other creatures will go, ooh, of course, if they're Spanish ants, right, they'll love it, or Italian ants, they go, oh, we like it the hot sauce. See, so you go all the way around. One of the advantages of doing is a brush is that sometimes you can come up here and do like a secondary ring. Because if there are lots of ants, right here there happens to be lots of ants going up that trail right there, see? citruses, like all fruit trees are perfect for ants because of the fruit, the sugar up there. So you can do it like this and sort of paint all the way around the secondary. You can almost literally paint a good part of the trunk. It isn't going to hurt the plant. That's the other thing about it. Tanglefoot is something we used to use, but tanglefoot is a beeswax and castor oil, and that would harden and that would suffocate the plant. This is not bad. This is not going to hurt it at all. You can go up and down this trunk. Here, see? Just get a nice mixture on here. And this will last a while. We'll come back next week and we'll take a look and see if it's still here, to what degree it is. And if it isn't, you just take out the old paintbrush. You should be able to smell this. This smells like something Mexican. Or like a Texas, a chili cook-off. And one of the secrets to this mixture is you can add, and we'll do that in a little while, something else to it. There are lots of different things you can add to this mixture. That's just a hot sauce, but you can add really super hot sauce. I bought something from Texas called I Am Going to Hell. It's 500,000 BTUs. That is hot. So the more hotter, the more better. You put it in here. And there's a variety of other things you can add to this mixture so that you can just go around and paint it. The idea is you want to tell the ants, no, I don't want you to climb up and down the tree because they're causing the problems with this tree, see? They cause a variety of diseases. You see how simple that was? So we just go like this, and we made it all the way around. And then we're going to do the rest of the trees this way. Actually, we're doing all the trees at the same time, the same method. See, I just put a little bit up here like a secondary barrier, which goes all the way around. Then they have to climb over the whole area here to get at it. And there's no way they can find little cracks, little ways to get through. See? So an ant will probably come along and throw a leaf up there, or you see a little rope hanging down. They'll figure out ways to get up in here because they're very, very smart. So this will protect the tree, see, for a while, quite a little while. The ants will no longer be able to climb up and down here. There's a lot of ants up here that are trapped. So before we go today, ideally what you should have done is you spray it first, let it dry, and then paint it over it. That'll keep the ants off of it. There's just a few ants up there. Unfortunately, they're probably going to die because they can't go back down again to get back. So Julie, the ant wife, would be waiting for Frank to come home. You're never going to come home. Here he is, trapped right here. Julie, 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 I can't come home. So first thing you do is you spray everything. By spraying, remember last time we sprayed it with just water will do it. Just hose it down with water, wait for it to dry, and then paint the trunk. Because if you water it now, the water will run down and wash it off. If it did, you do it again. So I'm going to go ahead and go do some of these other trees and have some fun.
Visible gardener, he comes to you. Questions on your garden, he will answer true. Control your pest, compost properly too. Heal your soil and make your life too. So don't panic.
Hi everybody, this is Andy Lopez,
It's organic.
better known as the Invisible Gardener.
No chemicals.
Listen to my show every Saturday mornings from noon to 1 on KIST 1340 AM.
Don't panic. Oh, it's organic. The way that nature intended it. Advise you on your ticks, whiteflies and fleas. Help to diagnose what's wrong with roses or trees. Then offer an alternative way to the disease. That's the whole planet. It will please, so don't panic.